Hello and welcome to Kanji Master Week 2. Starting off this week with a kanji that means beautiful, or beauty. Bi and mi are the onyomi readings, and the utsuku of utsukushi is the kunyomi reading. It's very simple to remember. It's just two horns on your king, on big. So you can imagine that your big, beautiful king has horns that he's very proud of. He's very proud of his horns. He thinks they're beautiful. And he's a very, very, very big king. He's like a demon king or something. He's beautiful. You think he's beautiful. Everyone says he's beautiful. And if you say he's not beautiful, he gets very angry. Beautiful. Horns, king, big. Next kanji is another kanji that features the character for king. So it means dwell, reside, or inhabit. As you can see, it's just a person next to a lord. Onyomi reading is ju or chu, and the kunyomi reading is a su from sumu or sumao. Ju as in like ju-min, like resident, or junin, like dweller. It's a story to help you remember. It's just a person with lord, so potentially if you think about where you're living, if you can imagine that you don't live wherever it is that you live, unless you live in a castle, then just imagine your house. Imagine living in a castle. And with you, in the castle, it's you and this lord. You guys live together. And that's where you're at. So when you think about living or dwelling somewhere, you dwell in a castle with the lord. Person being you, dwelling in the castle with the lord. Easy. So the next character we're going to look at is the character for meet or join or party or association. If you look at it, it's, let's start with the readings. So the onyomi reading is kai and et, and the kunyomi reading is ao from the a from ao, the a from awaseru, and the atsu from atsumaru. When you're looking at the drawing, it's just, you've got your hat. Ooh. Texture is drawing, isn't it? You've got the hat, you've got two, and you've got mu, and the katakana mu. The last time we saw mu was in, I'm sure you can see this, I'm going to get a new texture off this one, is public, if you remember correctly. So our public figure has finished their speech, and they've thrown off their fins, they're like sort of speech fins, okay? So there's your cow politician comes down, and you present your friend, the cow, the politician, with a hat when you meet them after the speech. So congratulations, here's a hat. Put on one hat, two hats, and he says, "Amu," which thank you in the language of cow politicians. This is getting weirder, but that's that. Try and remember the two hats, you and your cow politician friend, mu. That's meet. This next kanji means all, complete, or fulfill. Yet another kanji featuring the king symbol. The onyomi is zen, and the kunyomi is the mata from mataku. And sube from subete, meaning all, or mataku is completely. To draw it, it's just the hat on top of the king. Easy to remember if you think what's the number one thing that your king loves, because he loves everything, but the one thing he loves is his hat. When he has his hat, he's complete. He has everything he needs. That's all that he needs, his hat. Put your hat on your king, because that is all. That will be all. Send you away. That's it. This next kanji means gone or past, eliminate or divorce. The shape's quite simple, but we'll go through the readings first. The onyomi reading is kyo, like kyonen, meaning last year, past last year, or ko. Saru, meaning like to quit or to leave, or to divorce. Saru, the sa from saru. To draw it, it's just soil. And then the katakana mu. So again, we've got our mooing politician. So he's made his speech, taken off his flippers, he's come down off the stage, you've given him his hat. He's all happy, you and him at the meeting. What's even more surprising is last year, now he's a famous politician, but last year he was just a normal cow, you see, and he was just rolling around in the soil saying moo. That was last year, in the past, just last year. You remember that one? Hope so. This kanji is the kanji for the counter for machines, or stand, like Utena means stand. Wari I'm not sure about, maybe you want to look up, and Sukasa is also kind of a stand. Tai and Dai is the counter for machines. To draw it is literally just the katakana mu and then a mouth. So the story, if you can try and remember it, is our mooing cow, moo, has a very big mouth, and inside the mouth, this is before he becomes a politician again, this is last year in the past again, he's rolling around in the soil. They stick big machines into this cow's mouth and he can chew them up. This is how he becomes famous. Maybe this is the way he becomes a politician finally. He chews them up. So counter for machines, if you can imagine the machines, they take a big machine and they put it in the cow's mouth, chews it up. There we go, last one for today, here we go. This kanji means same, agree or equal. Do is the onyomi reading, and ona from onaji meaning the same is the kunyomi reading. The shape's quite easy to remember and the story's quite simple too. It's just the radical we call head, number one, and then you put a mouth in it. If you can imagine that when you were a kid you had a terrible accident and you lost your eyes and you lost your ears, and so all you're left with is a mouth. You've just got a mouth. Your whole life you've never met anyone else like that, until one day you come across somebody else and they're the same as you. They also have one mouth on their head, and that's it. Shared experience, same. That's it for today. See you guys again tomorrow.